Hey there, light seekers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to cover what I think are the 4 practical, real and crucial things you need to know before starting your spiritual quest or journey. And there's not a crystal in sight. Well, not yet anyway, that comes later. So let's get started. My name is Lena and I'm a spiritual wellness mentor and one of many guides that you'll come across on this magical quest called life. Nothing is real, everything is an illusion, and we're just making it up as we go along. So be kind to yourself and others on this orb known as Earth. So you want to start a spiritual journey or practice? Well, I'm here to tell you it takes more than pretty crystals and incense and an Instagram-worthy altar. That's pretty and all, but what it really takes is a willingness to make changes in your mindset and your emotional intelligence, and a willingness to be heart open and to learn. I'm not here to tell you what path to take in your spiritual journey. I'm not Gandalf. I'm just here to give you the tools and a little nudge to make this trek a little easier. I've been on this so-called journey for a while now. It brought me back from the brink of suicidal depression. It healed the heartache of breakups and loss, and it has not been easy. So to lighten your load and make your path a little easier, I'm going to give you 4 things that I wish I had known when I started my journey. And I believe knowing these things would have saved me a lot of heartache and pain had I done these things first. Tip number 1, know thyself. Spend some time getting to know you. Introspection is about understanding your own needs, your desires, limitations, habits, and everything else that makes you who you are. Knowing what your strengths, your weaknesses, obstacles, and triggers goes a long way to helping you create crucial boundaries with others, and it helps you figure out what best serves you on your healing journey. I found personality tests incredibly helpful in getting to the crux of what makes me sensitive, a little neurotic, and too trusting of others. You can start by doing your own personality tests. I've put the links in the description for you to do these really simple tests. Free versions will give you a general idea of your nature and personality, and it's really fun. And there's plenty of extra info on each personality on Pinterest and on YouTube. The most popular ones are the Myers-Briggs personality test and the Enneagram personality test. I've put links to the best channels that explain this further in the description box. I wish I had known that I was an INFJ, for instance, introvert, highly sensitive, and highly intuitive. I wouldn't have tried so hard to fit in a way that was just, completely devastating to my self-esteem. These tests will be absolutely eye-opening for you and will help you to understand what helps you and what harms you. Please do them and let me know what your results are in the comments and, if they helped in any way. Numerology is a great thing as well. Numerology looks at your birth date and correlates the numbers to give you a unique perspective of your personality traits, and it gives you some clues for your life path based on those numbers. And of course, there's astrology. Look up your birth date, correlate it with your birth sign, and start to learn a little about what makes you tick. I don't find it is as accurate as a personality test, as it's very generic, but it's a start. A very impactful experience for me in terms of getting to know myself was a Mayan reading done by a shaman in Guatemala. Based on my birth date and configuration of the Mayan calendar, this really triggered a process for me, and that process is what has brought me here in front of this camera today. So if you want to know more about this, drop a comment and let me know. Tip number 2 is learn to be comfortable with silence, aka meditation, daily. We are surrounded every day by noise and ceaseless information and opinions. If you want to find your way, you first have to find yourself. I know it's a bit cliche and thing, but true is true, right? Learning to meditate To really tap into your soul essence and your inner voice is the quickest way to find what truly serves you and your highest purpose. Yes, the gurus can enlighten you by serving you with a different perspective, but always remember the gurus and teachers are there to serve you as a voice of gratitude and teaching from higher power. All they have on you is years of practice. You don't need to become a slave to their work or to their word. Make meditation a part of your daily practice, even if it's just 5 minutes, and you will learn to trust yourself and the path that will take you to your higher purpose. Again, I've linked one of my favorite quickie meditations below, so you have no excuses, right? Tip number 3, I got it right this time. Explore what's out there. How do you figure out what really speaks to you? You lead with your heart. Listen to whatever brings you joy and whatever brings you happiness. There is plenty of information on different spiritual beliefs, and I'm going to cover that in another episode. But realistically, it takes time and effort. I'm not here to tell you what you should and should not believe, as this channel is about self-empowerment and free will. I trust that you're on a path to seek more heart connection or just inner peace. And in my opinion, religions or spiritual teachings should be about compassion, patience, assisting the less fortunate, defending the oppressed, self-discipline, and bringing mankind together in harmony and peace on earth. I mean, what the hell else are we going to do here? If those are your intentions and you focus on those intentions, then trust me, the right way to express those intentions will come to you. Tip number 4. Become discerning with your emotions. Learn to manage your need to be right. Learn to manage your need to be validated. Learn to believe that your opinion isn't the be-all and end-all. Let me explain. Humility and gratitude are the gateway emotions to self-evaluation and self-management. Ernest Hemingway said, "There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self." You're not here to continue to drag around the dead corpse of who you were for the rest of your life. Sorry for the analogy, it's kind of gross, but that's how I roll. In order to throw off the dead corpse of who you were, you need to humble yourself and start to show gratitude for whatever you have, wherever you are. It might be difficult at first, and there might be some resistance to finding something positive in your life. But to express gratitude is to express the willingness to keep trying. Let us rise and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we didn't get sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. That's what Buddha said. Be thankful and grateful every day that you are alive to see another day and can do better tomorrow. As we go along in this channel, I'll be introducing more about your vibration and how it influences universal laws, and how gratitude and humility are the foundation of heightened self-realization. So you can create and curate the life that brings you the most joy and appreciation. I hope these steps helped you to realize what you can do today to take the reins of your life and really start to express yourself in a more compassionate and loving way. If you enjoyed this content, please like and share with others who might think you will enjoy it too. Please consider subscribing and press the little bell so you get the notifications that I've uploaded another video. Love and blessings to you all. Until we meet again, peace. I'm going to be real. A spiritual practice doesn't start with crystals and incense or Instagram-worthy altars. It starts with pain and loss. When you feel a pain so deep in your heart, it feels like it will never mend. When you've had a loss that you swear would drive you mad. When you've hit the bottom, but you feel in your soul that there's something like bigger, something better out there, something more for you, and you're not willing to give up. And you start to move towards a higher purpose and a higher calling. That's when your journey really starts.